Oh, wow.
Oh, I've picked up awards for this celebration.
Right. A sexy, silver-haired rock god.
Yes. I'm converted to the Veet Men cream.
So I'm James Haskell, and we are here for Off Your Chest with Veet Men, where I'm interviewing men from the world of sport to get anything off their chest, but also more importantly, to get all the hair off their chest. And we're going to be using a product called Veet Men. It will keep you smoother for twice as long as shaving in just 4 minutes. I'm joined by a man, a legend, a person who has spanned a career across the country, a man who's been in the jungle, and someone who my wife just described as a sexy, silver-haired rock god.
Yes.
Jimmy Bullard.
Yes, thank you very much. Wow, what an introduction that was, thank
Powerful,
you.
isn't it?
Yeah, I love my hair, so I'll take that.
What I want to know is, right, I've been here this morning already. I've done some great work with
okay.
Akin Fenway. We've talked about his hair removal sort of setup. What is your kind of hair removal regime like?
My body's a bit strange. I've got loads of hair from hip down.
Right.
It's full blast.
Right. So you haven't embraced the manscaping thing?
I've never... There was a time when I was playing football.
Right.
I signed the same day as Paolo Di Canio, who loved shaving. He come in, the Italian, his legs were dead shiny, everything off. He just loved the feeling, he loved the look. Me, wasn't so much, it wasn't for me.
So what are we going to Veet with you today?
I'm going to go for my chest. As I say, I've got issues. I love to wear my shirt open.
Right.
I do like the shirt open, with my look.
Yeah.
And it does my head in.
Yeah.
Because I get the straggles, so I have to. I usually shave. I've never tried cream before.
You're not?
I'll be honest with you. No, I've never tried any sorts of cream. You're going to ask me why not? I don't know why I haven't.
But I think you'll be shocked by how easy it comes off. Okay. And do you know what? Because only in about 4 or 5 minutes, right? You do it. You can. By the time you've tied that up in a bun, applied the moisturiser, right? Lined yourself up. You use a spatula. That'll come off, and you'll be done.
Okay.
We're going to use the cream with, I've just dropped it, but with this handy applicator. And what you normally do, before we take the shirts off, you see the back of this, you apply the cream, smooth it over, but don't do it. Well, first time I did it, I was like painting a fence. Yeah. You just got to apply it on a little bit. 4 to 5 minutes later, we turn it round, we smoothly remove the cream, and job's done.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've got to get my kit off now.
Yeah, you have. You're going to take that little leopard. Problem is fashion. A man with fashion, you'll be able to get it off.
Before we start as well, look at him. You're a proper man. This is going to be embarrassing.
Oh, but look
my
at
body.
This, right?
Look at the size of him.
This, right?
Oh wow! Oh, come on, Jim, you can do this.
Right. Oh, look at that. Right. Okay.
Coming in.
So what we do is, you've taken the little silver thing off. You put it on the back.
Yeah.
You're going to do your chest. Okay. I'm just going to do this here. And now I'm a bit more comfortable with it. I can do it a little bit quicker. And they're starting a timer.
What, I'm gonna try my leg as well. Do you mind?
No, listen. Please knock yourself out.
Look, get on that. Proper man.
That.
That's a man's leg.
Well, I'm doing a way better job than I did first time round here. But we talk about the mental health side.
Okay.
So how with your career, did you struggle with any mental health issues?
To be honest, I never did. I've been so lucky. I've always been a real positive thinker. I would always turn a negative into a positive, even if it was to laugh about, become the joker, if you want, which I always was. Any dressing room I went in, the boys knew me as the joker, so I never struggled.
So talking about your kind of humour element, you obviously went into I'm a Celebrity. Did you miss the luxuries? Was it a bit of a shock to you?
Trust me, it was so tough. I went into it, I thought it'd be easier. I got to be honest, I underestimated the show because I love watching it. I was a big fan of the show, and then finally go in there, I was like, wow, I'm in the jungle. But the food, we've never had to starve before, right?
No.
In there you starve, and that's the hard thing.
Did that start to make your head go a bit funny though?
With 12 people you don't know, you get agitated. But that's.
So you just tried to laugh it off.
That's why I got launched out first, because I got agitated very quickly. And before you know it, you start building a bit of a character. It's a bit harsh, this fella. It's a bit harsh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but people outside the sporting world aren't kind of used to the chat you would have in the changing rooms, that kind of ruthlessness. I imagine in football it's exactly the same as in rugby. Yeah,
the reason, it's if you don't grow a thick skin quick, it's devilish,
Yeah, well, if you basically dress wrong, bad haircut, bad shoes, bad choice, you're done. Bad teeth, bad breath.
The car you drive, bad breath's a bad.
Terrible.
Anyway, do you
it's
know
2009. You just can't have that terrible etiquette in it.
Jim, you crack me up.
So one thing I just wanted to ask you, do you think that obviously with that kind of that aggressive masculinity that we've kind of had as players, that is still a bit of a problem, that men kind of feel like they have to be a certain way, or is being kind of metrosexual, being very, someone who takes care of their body, takes care of their skin, and is kind of quite confident? Is that the way forward, do you think?
Yeah, it's become easier, definitely. But when I was first a pro, 20 years ago, it was hard. Little tiny things you get pulled up. But I think people are becoming more open now. I think social media's helped that, with the mental health side as well. I've had friends come out and find it easy to talk about, and I've had friends call me about it, have you had problems? But I've been so lucky, James, honestly. I think I've turned negatives into positives, as I said earlier.
Even through injury and stuff?
I was just going to say, when I was injured, it was harder, because I'd watched football's all I knew, football's all I had as well. And then being told that I might not ever play again was, even thinking of it now is like, it's a tough one. You sort of, and you wake up. Don't get me wrong, there's days when I wake up, trust me, I'm not the happy Jimmy Bullard every day, when I sort of go, it's a harder day, right? But I even turn that into a positive and go, it's just a rest day, Jim. Charge your batteries on this stage, you get what I mean? And I don't have to go out, so I can be indoors and charge my batteries, eat and drink well, and bang, then I can come out and be the lively Jimmy Bullard I am. But there are days, trust me, when I think everyone gets that, and there's different scales of it, but I've been very lucky.
It's now time to remove our cream. Okay, so what you do is you flip the old applicator round, and it's got a nice little edge which will help smooth. And look at that, it just comes off. It will do, yeah.
It does as well. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Right, let's give this leg a go, eh? Let's have a look what this is.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even see you done the side of the leg.
Oh, that's how Di Canio got his hair off.
Look at that.
Look at this beauty. Jimbo, have a look at this.
And how easy does it come off? It's kind of quite magical, really. And as I said...
You imagine how quick I could have run back in the day.
I know, if you'd been smooth, aerodynamic. If you'd... the best thing is, as I said, it keeps you smoother for twice as long as shaving. So can I say that you're content with the results of using Veet Men?
So I can wear my shirts undone and dress how I want to dress. Of course, that's going to be easier, right?
Well, yeah, 100%. So you can get that gold medallion and that open shirt.
I'm converted to the Veet Men cream. Get me on it.
We'll get my t-shirt back on. Because again, I don't think I want to sit there with my rig out the whole shot.
Some arms you got in, mate.
It's all right, isn't it? Obviously, in your career, you're kind of known for your mad goal celebrations, right? Do you have one particular one that stands out above anything?
We was at Hull, and Phil Brown was the manager. Now this is made like EA Sports. This is an actual celebration on a computer game. This is how good this was. I've picked up awards for this celebration. Right. But the year before, Phil Brown kept the players out on the pitch at half time, which a manager keeps you out on the pitch. It was 4-0 down at Man City. What do you do? Do you do it? Do you not do it? It's like a weird one. And all the players were fuming afterwards. So the year after we go to Man City, I said, whoever scores, let's imitate the... I've only scored, got to imitate it, telling them all off, on the pitch, sat all down. Even the Man City fans were up in arms, laughing. Imagine the press afterwards, they've jumped on it. But we sort of buried the hatchet, if you want.
Fine.
But that was, whenever I'm walking along the street, I get kids just instantly sit down, tell me off, and they get their mates to film, and I'm just telling kids off in the street.
Well, Jimmy, look, you've been an absolute legend. Thanks so much for joining me on Off Your Chest. I wish you the best of luck with all your kind of future endeavours. For those who want to keep watching, then please stay tuned. I've got an old mate of mine, Danny Kerr, coming in. We're going to Veet him to an inch of his life. I'm not sure I've got a lot of real estate left, but I'm probably going to have to do my armpits now.
You've got a bit there.
I've got a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But Jim, top man.
You,
thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.